In a special edition of Athens Today on this Thursday morning edition of Kirby Company Live, Mr. Jerry Hill, well-known resident of Athens. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You've been sitting patiently over there watching the program, waiting your chance to get up here.
And smelling all those good smells.
Oh, yeah, we'll be eating here in just a little bit. But let's talk a little bit about you, Jerry. You military, 20 years, Special Forces?
Yes.
Vietnam?
Vietnam.
Well, tell us a little bit about those years.
Well, you know, there ain't much to tell. I mean, it's...
you did what you had to do.
Vietnam is Vietnam. But,
right.
But I really enjoyed the experiences and had the opportunity to do some things that a lot of people don't do. And I really enjoyed my time in the military. And the military was good to me. I got a good education in the military. And
why do you want to be the mayor of Athens?
well, you know, like I said in the paper, Athens is my roots. And I love Athens and the people. But I think that the city of Athens might be going in the wrong direction financially. You know, I know the city is kind of in denial about the financial shape of our city, but reality, you know, it's in black and white in our audit reports.
Well, now, I thought the audit report came out last week, said that Athens was in great shape. Now, it could be not knowing how to read it.
Well, that's the interpretation the city is giving the public. But in reality, we're $46 million in debt for the general fund.
You're saying we're living, according to the Decatur Daily's article this morning with you, that we are $2 million in deficit. Right here's what it says. We are living way beyond our means. With a current debt-to-revenue ratio of more than 2 to 1 and a less than adequate reserve account, we cannot continue with the same management style and be a successful city government.
That's correct. That's exactly what...
well, that audit, so some of us took that the wrong way?
Absolutely. It's, you know, obviously the city's in denial about the financial shape of the city, but, you know, the audit speaks for itself. And
well, what can you do to get it in a better conditioning if you're elected next Tuesday?
Well, what I will try to do, first of all, is evaluate the situation, and then we're going to have to cut back on city employees some way, hopefully through attrition. I would put a limited freeze on new hires, and also I would have the different managers to cut spending. And that's the only way we can ever get through this.
Athens is a great place right now. You know, we got a population a little over 20,000 sitting at the best location probably in the state of Alabama.
Absolutely.
How do you take advantage of all that?
Well, that's the problem. We haven't taken advantage of all that. You know, Madison has really beat us to the punch as far as residential housing.
Exactly.
You know, and if you got residential housing, you got people and customers, retail markets come in. And everything happens when you got residential areas built up. And that's where most of your revenue comes from. Is
the city of Athens becoming landlocked because of the expansion of Huntsville and Madison into Limestone County?
Well, self-imposed.
You think we could have done more?
We should have done a lot more. We should have done more to extend to our east and to our south, because that's where the growth is at. And we've just kind of missed out in that area.
Now, you're a former city councilman also, so you have a knowledge of city government.
I have a knowledge of city government. But one thing we can do particularly is that we can be builder-friendly. You know, we can emphasize to our builders that, you know, we're here to help you. We're not here to hinder you. But, you know, most of the builders tell me that it looks like we're more of a problem than we are the solution. So
you're saying the city is making it difficult for builders to build the subdivisions?
Yeah, that's what builders are telling me, that, you know, not only the cost, but just the inconvenience of having to work with inspectors and stuff like that. Now, I'm not criticizing them. I'm sure they're just doing what...
If you had to criticize the current administration, what would that criticism be?
Well, you know, personally, I think a clean community does more for community than anything. Because your first impression of a city when you drive through it is litter. And unfortunately, that we can clean our streets up today, and a week later they're back just where they were.
How do you fix that?
That's an everyday
It's a everyday
process.
it's a everyday process. We just have to keep on top of it. You know, there's different ways that we can get people out there picking up this litter, but we need to do more to educate people about littering in general, because that's where it comes from. People just throwing litter out the windows of the car, and the trucks allowing stuff to blow out of the back of the truck.
So when people go to the municipal polls here in Athens and all across the state of Alabama, this coming up on the 28th on Tuesday, why should they vote for Jerry Hill for mayor of Athens?
Well, because my heart is in it. And I've been a manager all my life, and I think I know how to manage our city. And I'll be there every day doing my duties. And
So Mayor Jerry Hill sounds real good to you.
it sounds real good to me.
Anything else we need to know about you, Jerry?
Well, not particularly. I've been married to my wife, Bridget, for 52 years.
Congratulations.
I don't see how she put up with me that long.
I don't either.
That's a long time, Jerry.
It is. We've got 3 children. Jerry Jr., he's served in the Marine Corps. And Gloria, my...
I didn't know your daughter's name was Gloria.
Yes, she is.
Well, no wonder you've been so nice to me up here this morning.
Jerry, let me ask you, how would you describe Athens, Alabama?
Let me tell you about Gloria a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
Gloria served in the Air Force
Get out.
4 years, yeah.
Good for her.
So all of my children are military oriented.
Fantastic.
I think the military does a lot for a young person.
I think I agree with that one.
You know, personally, I would like to see our country require some type of
Yeah.
service from all.
Why don't you run against Obama? Maybe you can get in that league too. Jerry, before we got to cut this down, well, let me ask you one more question. How would you describe the city of Athens to somebody?
How would I describe
the
it?
city of Athens.
It's a good place to live and raise your family.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to be mayor.
And I need to be mayor to make it better.
Well, tell everybody to get out and
There you
vote
go.
for you coming up Tuesday the 28th.
Well, that's a good idea.
Look right there, Jerry.
On the 28th of August, if you come out and vote for Jerry Hill, I will assure you that during the next 4 years, I will work as hard as I can to make Athens a better place to live.
Thank you for coming up this morning. Stay
Yes,
around,
sir.
we're going to feed you.
28th.
Or you get out and start waving at people, you need to eat good.
Well, I don't have much of an appetite anymore.
It's because you're out working all the time. Jerry, good luck next Tuesday.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We got to take a break. We'll come back to the kitchen in just a moment, talk about Lewis and Son Roofing and some other things. And down in Moulton, Alabama,
Yes.
don't y'all be worrying. We'll tell you how this
Oh,
TNN
Angela,
thing's
don't
going
worry.
to
We're
work.
going to say something when we get back.
Y'all hang on. We'll be right back.